Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. I thought I would do a really quick stream today. Sorry, let me fix my camera real quick. Hope everybody's doing great. And yeah, before we start, I offer private readings. They're $45. If you're interested in connecting, just email me or message me on Instagram. Hope everybody's doing great today. I forgot what day it was for a second, but it's Thursday. I remembered. So yeah, hope everyone's doing great. We're going to be doing some chat questions and um, and maybe a phone reading or two, if anyone's so bold. So um, yeah, we'll wait for some faces to show up here. Let me make sure my call log's up here. Okay. All right. What to do in the meantime? For everybody new, I don't really like doing general readings anymore. They just seem kind of boring to me. Um, so I'm trying to avoid doing them. Maybe we'll do one collective read while we wait for some of the collective to actually show up here. So, all right. Hey, Erica, how are you? Good morning to you too. How's your day going? How's the weather in Texas? Is it super hot there? It's actually not too bad here in New York. It's already hot. Yeah, I bet. Did you get your job interview rescheduled? It's 10 there. Okay, so I forgot you're an hour behind. Hey, Hermione. Great to see you. I'm doing great today. How are you doing? What's new? You got the job? Yes. You got the job? That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. I knew you would. Was it helpful what I told you? And if you say no, that's okay too. But I'm so proud of you. That's great. Hermione, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? Are you staying out of trouble? It was helpful. Great. Good. I'm so pumped for you. I mean, the cards look pretty promising for good stuff coming your way. That's so great. How good do you feel? That's huge. Is this like your first official job after graduating? It's like a really big deal. Once you get that experience, it's going to be so easy for you to get hired anywhere else. So I'm so happy for you. So happy you like stumbled on my channel while you were sitting there waiting in the lobby. It is. Wow, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Well, you're going to do great. You must be feeling good today. Are you probably work crazy hours? Is it just you and your daughter? You guys, do you live with like anybody? Do you live with your parents or anything, or? Hmm. Hermione, I feel like you've told me a couple times. I totally forgot. Remind me where you live again. I totally forgot where um you're not in the States, are you? I feel like you're not. I could be wrong though. And are you a Harry Potter fan? Is that where the name's from? You have two kids? I Erica, I don't know how you do it. I have one and I'm tapped. Like I'm tapped. I don't know how you do it with two. You must be like made of steel. Yeah, I think our daughters are the same age. Like the exact same age, 12, right? I don't know, maybe not 12. My daughter's 12, but you're a Star Wars fan? Yeah, how do you not like Star Wars, the original? All right. I'm not used to streaming this early. I'm on like my second cup of coffee here. So when do you start your job? Let's pull a card for advice for you. What does Erica need to know right now? Hmm. September? Yeah. Okay. Erica, I'm so happy for you. Ooh, nice. Erica, I love this. Hey, Andrisha, how are you? Did I say your name right? Erica, this is great. Like, this is the card that came out, Two of Wands. It's a card of choices, but it's also a card of like boldness, personal power, which is like the energy you're in. And you got the Empress, Erica. Did this card? I feel like this card came out for you. I could be wrong. I think this card came out for you, Erica, before. This card's all about like the Empress like receives, she attracts. It's about receiving things, like going with the flow, um, like being open to receiving. And the Empress is also like, I mean, she's so beautiful, like she attracts things. I feel like this is the energy you're in, which is really nice. Just letting things come to you, like waiting to see what the universe gives you and taking what you want from it. Really great. And Risha, we could pull some cards for you. I'm Stefan, by the way. It's great to meet you. I think you're new here. Where are you chatting with us from? I'm here in New York, and thanks for finding the channel. And I'd love to pull cards for you. Will Sap Tarshmi, did I say the name right, come back to my life? And does he miss me after losing his ex? You're from India? Okay. Is that somebody that you were dating? Hmm. I received your message, Hermione. You having internet issues? Message received. And Wisha, just because you're new, I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else. I will pull cards for you. Is this guy really worth your time though? I'm just saying, if he broke up with you and started dating somebody else, do you really want to let him come back? Like, is that really somebody you want back in your life? You know what we were talking about this last week on the show. I was actually talking about this with my girlfriend the other night. Guys, think about this. Like, really think about it. Can any of us recall? Sorry, I'm my throat's kind of a little foggy this morning. Can any of us ever recall anybody in our life where they break up with their partner, like their boyfriend, and then they get back together and they stay together forever and have like a happy relationship? I know there's outliers, but it usually doesn't work like that. You know, I mean, unless you break up with somebody and a lot of time has passed and you guys reconnect. But guys, a lot of times the problems are still there if we're getting back with an ex. So just be aware of that. What's up, Daniel? How, okay. And Wishan, it's so great to meet you. It's so great to meet you. I'm so happy you're here. Listen, my intention is to try to actually help people in like a meaningful way if I can, really just based on my own experience and integrating the cards. How can you love somebody that doesn't love you back? That's not love. You know, love is reciprocated. Somebody who puts you in a situationship, that's not love. And trust me, I've been there. You know, it's lust. Or a lot of times it's like an infatuation. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time because I mean I was there for a long time with people. Um like how well do you know him? You know, like it takes a really long time to actually get to know someone, to know if there's real love there. You know, I know our feelings are real, but I can tell you somebody who truly loves you will not leave things cloudy and like leave you guessing and then bail on you to go try out with somebody else. That's not love. No, you know, Amwisha, I appreciate you saying that. You know, it's funny. You know what I'm actually reading right now? I'm reading a book called Attached, and it's about attachment styles. Um, that has a huge part in it. But if that's the case, that's a red flag. Um, and I'm not trying to invalidate how you feel. I just want you to know that. But, you know, I mean, has this guy really shown you the capacity where he's going to come back and like treat you right and not, and like, I just want you to protect your feelings. I don't know how old you are, but a person shouldn't do that to you. And that's not love. And I've tricked myself many times. It's not love. Somebody should treat you with respect and uh, be clear about what they want and be a friend to you. Somebody should not leave you feeling anxious and unsure. That might be your attachment style. Yeah. Well, don't make yourself an option, okay? We can pull cards for you. I'm telling you, you know, you need to always have respect for yourself. And that's how you're going to attract people or make people respect you. You know, if you give this guy permission to like come in and out of your life and be unclear with you about like his intentions, you're telling him that's okay with you. That's what you deserve. And he's going to do it again. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, but um you know, you have to be clear about what you want and know that like you know, I'm sure he's handsome. I'm sure you're physically attracted to him, but I listen, you of course have every right to make your own choice, but be careful because if he comes back, I hope my words don't end up echoing for you if he does this to you again. Sometimes it takes I mean, I'm 37, I just started learning the lessons, so it takes a long time. Daniel, you're helping your crush on her cosplay, and I was right about the gift. This is something that doesn't cost me anything that's meaningful. Bravo, Daniel. What cosplay costume? All right. All right, Amisha. I'm going to pull cards for advice, okay? And we'll see what we can find out about this guy. But I always am really hesitant to try to pull cards on somebody. Like I don't want to give you bad advice. You know, I don't want you to sit around and wait for this guy. I don't really, you know, truthfully, I would never do that to a woman. I would never leave someone like in a situationship and then abandon them. I wouldn't do it. And you should ask yourself if you'd ever do that to somebody. Okay. Hmm. All right. Those cards just flew out. I've never been to cosplay. That sounds pretty fun. And Risha, I'm so happy to have you. You know, I started this show to, you know, really help people go through like a lot of the shit that I did for most of my life with like bad relationships, like my own poor choices, um, like telling myself that I deserved or like I wasn't good enough to like be treated the way that I treat other people. You know, it takes a long time to get there, but that's how you get on the right timeline. You know, that's how you really find true love. It starts with loving yourself and knowing like what's okay and what's not okay. Because that guy's not better than you. And mark my words, if he's doing that to someone else now too, think about how that girl probably feels and know that that guy's got a long way to go. What do we need to know about this guy? What's his name? Saptar Saptarshmi. Oh, thanks, Anwisha. Saptarshmi. What do I need to know about this guy? Hey, Raymond. Absolutely, dude. It's great to meet you. I'm Stefan. Thanks for finding the channel. Okay. Should I feel good about this, though? What's this guy's real intentions? Okay. All right, Anwisha. This is what I have for you. It's a very specific message. And yeah, Raymond, I'd love to do your question. Where's cosplay, by the way, Daniel? Yeah, Raymond, where are you chatting with us from, dude? All right. Enrisha, I'm going to say two things first. One, you always need to trust yourself before cards. Like, you got to trust your intuition first. And two, try to really look at things objectively about what's right for you, not about what you feel like I don't want to say obsessing, okay, but sometimes we get very caught up in on things and fixated on people even when we know it's not right. You're holding on way too close. Like, you're holding on way too tight to this. It's almost blocking you a little bit. You really need to go within. I also got 4-4, which is a synchronicity. And really do some reflection about what you want. And Risha, this is such a clear message about how he feels about you. And I want you to know that you having boundaries and like respecting yourself when he comes back, because he is going to come back, you're not going to scare him away. If anything, you're going to force him to treat you right, because he does have feelings for you. It's very clear, and he does plan on contacting you. Okay? But just because he texts you or calls you out of the blue, which he's going to, and he expresses all this like overwhelming emotions and love for you, because he's going to do that. All right? And Misha, and again, you can take my advice or you can disregard it. Okay? It's your choice. But I am telling you, and this is Stefan advice. This isn't even tarot advice. This is just doing right by yourself. When this guy comes back to contact you and express his feelings for you, which he will, I would suggest to you that rather than just say, "Oh, I missed you," blah blah blah, you have a real conversation with him and you say, "Listen, I do have feelings for you. However, I want to be clear with you about what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with. Like, as far as like as far as even considering getting back with you, make this guy fucking work a little bit for it, Anwisha. Make him earn it. I'm telling you, it'll drive him crazy. Okay? In a good way. And it's also sexy to like have boundaries. Don't be a pushover. Say, "Listen, this is my intentions. You know, I know things were confusing before. That's not what I'm looking for. And I expect you to be clear with me about what you want. And if you can't be, then I don't want to be with you." And I'm not telling you to bluff, because I know you really like this guy. And I know that you will probably think that by doing so, you're going to scare him away. You're not going to, okay? You're not going to. Like, make him feel like he lost you. This guy made their own choice. And he has strong feelings for you. And this guy sees a future with you. And he wants to invest in and see where this goes. However, just because somebody sees a future with you and has feelings for you, that has nothing to do with their capacity to like work through their own bullshit. I mean, guys, how frequently do we meet people whose actions, intentions, and feelings don't add up or like conflict with one another? So if you actually want a good relationship with this guy, he needs to respect you, and you need to be clear with him about it. And I bet it's really going to take him by surprise when you do that. So he does have feelings for you. You're blocking your own change. You need to see what you're worth. Like, this guy's not better than you. You don't owe this guy anything. You don't have to prove yourself to him. Okay? This is how we help other people heal when we do right by ourselves. So, great to meet you, by the way. Samantha, oh, it's so good to see you. It's been a while. No, it's not even about telling him you missed him. It's when he comes back, you're clear with, listen, I really, you say, listen, I really value you. I had a, like, I really appreciate, you could say, I appreciate you as a friend. However, I need to be clear with you about what I want from a person, like a relationship. And I want you to be clear with me about what you're looking for. And you need to tell them, listen, like what we had before, that is not what I'm interested in, and that's not acceptable to me how you treated me. We just have to be very clear about what we want and what we're looking for and what our expectations are of somebody, especially when they do something that's not cool. All right, Raymond. Oh, you're in California? Right on, man. I actually used to live in California. I'm in New York now. I used to live in San Diego, in Ocean Beach. That was my no shirt, no shoes period of my life. I think I spent like 6 months like never putting a shirt on. I mean, you really don't have to anywhere. I would just like I was kind of a bum. I was 21. I'm 37 now. I was just surfing every day and being like a degenerate. All right, Raymond, you still with me? I'll pull some cards. Oh, guys, I listen, I love all of you so much. I've been there before I started reading tarot. I did the same thing. Guys, why are we so fucking hung up on exes? It's so unlikely that it's gonna work that it works out with exes. It really is, unless there's serious growth and change within two people. Raymond, let's pull cards, man. But and I've been there, guys. I mean, I started this show because it's so clear to me. Everybody that I meet really just mirrors a lot of the things I went through, just on different timelines. I mean, you guys are really extensions of me if you find this show. Um, oh, you're 2 hours away from San Diego, so you're by LA then? Is that right? Raymond, pick a deck 1 through 4 for me, or 1 through 5. Sorry, my card fell. Samantha, I'd love to help you with your question after Raymond. And guys, thanks to everybody new for finding the show. I do offer private readings, by the way, all fair. They're only $45. So if you're interested, just email me or connect with me on Instagram. It's listed below. And to everybody watching, please donate to the show if you can. This is my whole show. I do free readings and I do free phone readings if anybody wants to come on. Um, I started this show to help people, not to try to make money off of people's hard times. But your donations keep my show going. So whether it's a lot or a little, I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's a couple ways to donate listed below, and there's some links in the video description. And if you want to stay in touch with me, the White Dog Tarot on Instagram. 3. Okay, Raymond. Grand Terrace. I don't think I know where that is. Bobby? Will your ex Bobby try to contact you this month? Just contact? Raymond, while I'm shuffling, give me a little bit of. Can you debrief myself and everybody here with us? What happened? How long were you guys together for? And how long have you guys been separated? And why did you separate? Any information you give me can be helpful. Yeah, how long were you guys together? Um, how long have you been separated and why? And hey, this is a judgment-free zone. If it wasn't, I'd have no subscribers for all the things that I tell about myself. So, all right. My friend Raymond in Grand Terrace. Oh, and Risha, it was really great to meet you too. Good luck. Totally, Samantha. After I pull cards for Raymond, I'd love to help you. Guys, I'm gonna keep the stream kind of short. Just like today. Choose your fiance. You were together for a year, separation for 2 months. Okay. Damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough. You guys got engaged after a year. Wow. Well, I'll never be the person to tell you that that's too soon. You know, love is love, you know? I mean, damn. I mean, I've gotten to know someone better in like 4 or 5 months than spending like 2 or 3 years with someone else, you know? So, all right. Raymond, what's going on with Fabi right now? What are her thoughts right now? She broke up with you on your birthday? Damn, dude. I'm sorry. Talk about. Damn, that's cold. Raymond, you know, I'd love to have you on the show soon. For anybody who's new, you know, I started this show to do live calls with people. We can always get a lot more info, and get a lot more messages when we're doing a phone reading rather than chat. Raymond, I'd love to have you on soon. We could pull more cards on this if you'd be interested. Um, why did she break up? What was her reason? And I hope she did it in person. I hope she didn't do it through text. All right. What's going on with Bobby? What are her thoughts about Raymond? Hmm. Raymond, she thinks about you, bro, a lot. Oh yeah. Raymond, Bobby's up in her head, dude. She has no illusions about who you are. I just want to be clear. This might have been like a cold feet situation. We're gonna keep pulling cards. She sees you as nurturing, attractive. Um, I don't know if you're a parent, but she views you as such, or the capacity to be a really good parent. Um, she sees you as the Empress, dude. And she's in her head, big time. She has so this. She's not sleeping right now. She's thinking about you constantly at night. Um, she did it through text. Well, it's not necessarily guilt, but dude, I mean, guys, if we're with somebody for a year, I mean, you guys were engaged and she broke it off all of a sudden, someone would have to be so disingenuine to feel absolutely nothing afterward, you know? Like, it would have had to be such a fake bullshit relationship. Of course she's gonna feel this way. Um, yeah. She's thinking about you. Did she tell you why? You know, Raymond, maybe let's see, why did she do this? What's her concerns and worries and fears? Ah, Raymond, she's an overthinker. Um, I think, listen, man, and she's just human, so give her grace, okay? We all are. One, I think a part of her feels like she's giving up other things. Like, I don't want to say grass is greener, but I think she feels like by choosing you, she's like losing options. And I'm not saying that she has them. It's like a committal thing. And she's also a little bit fearful that things could not work out with you. It's a lot of projection. Um, Raymond, this is what I'm gonna say, man. If you really love her, because she's gonna contact you again. I'm just letting you know she will. I haven't even seen that in the cards, but she's going to. What's the rush? Maybe slow it down a little bit. What's the rush to get married? Clearly, it's she feels like it. I think I think that's maybe affecting her. Maybe she feels like it went too fast. You know, um, maybe like try to just reconnect with her. You know, what's the rush? What's the advice for Raymond? Hmm. You got the lovers, dude, with the magician. Raymond, if this is truly what you want, it's gonna come to you. Be patient. Also, the magician's all about taking action. Um, be clear about what you want. Be confident too. This is gonna come into fruition, okay? Um, I don't know if you've tried to. Has it been 2 months since you've spoken with her? Because if you guys have been in no contact, I'm gonna say that's good. That's a very good thing. Um, sometimes you people need time to see things clear, and it's tough when we keep talking to them. So if you've been in true no contact, give it a little bit of time. Is she gonna reach out to him? She's going to. Yeah. When? I don't know. Um, we have free will, okay? She's going to. She's thinking about you, dude. There's no one else. Okay, there's no one else in the picture. Hmm. Just be clear about what you want, and I hope you take into consideration what I mentioned. Um, it's okay to ask her, like, did you feel like we rushed into this, like, into getting, it's okay to slow things down with her. She's got really strong feelings for you, though. She's struggling with kind of surrendering to her feelings. She will contact you. Raymond, I think you should, if you're having trouble sleeping or you know what's really helpful? Try writing your thoughts down about what you want to say. I know that sounds stupid. Um, Raymond, I don't. It's tough for me to do time frame. Time is so like subjective with tarot. I mean, time is not linear. It's cyclical. And I don't ever want to tell anyone something that I don't feel confident about. Like I don't want to just make something up and have you hang on to it. Um, she's gonna contact you. It's in your energy, so it's gonna be. Let's see what I can get. When's communication coming? It's gonna be soon, dude, and it's gonna be good. Okay, this is great energy. It's gonna be really soon. And when I say really soon, I'm not telling you tomorrow. This is not like a months and months out thing. Just stay focused on what you want, and it's also really important that when she comes back, you try to resolve the problem, not just ignore it. Talk about it. Ask her how she's feeling. What if she got scared, why? And let her know that you want her to be able to feel like she can trust you with her feelings. That's really important. Maybe she feels like she couldn't. I mean, you'd be surprised how many relationships people have where they're afraid to talk to their partner. So. Oh, thanks, Raymond. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate you, man. We'll get you on the show soon. Maybe this week. Maybe I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Raymond, if you're on Instagram, message me, please. Um, that way we can stay in touch. I'll let you know when I'm streaming next. Hey, Leo, great to see you, dude. And it's great to meet you, man. Listen, everything's gonna work out okay, all right? All right, so we're gonna do one more. Just sorry, guys. Today's a short stream. I'm gonna pull cards for Samantha. Absolutely, Raymond. She will. Absolutely. She's so clear about who you are. To her, she's just scared. I don't know how old she is. It's a big choice for some people to give. They feel like they're giving up their freedom and a commitment. I'm not personally like that. You know. I think it's okay to be independent and also be in a relationship, but be open with her and be receptive to her, what she has to say. Whether you agree or not with her fears, just make sure she feels heard, and make sure if there's some fear around moving too quick, because a year is, I mean, that's not a long amount of time. There's no need to rush things, you know. If someone's interested at work, Samantha, Raymond, if you send a notification on YouTube, it'll tell you, but I usually, or if you're subscribed to the channel, I'll usually schedule it in advance earlier that day, so you'll see what I'm streaming. But yeah, again, if you have Instagram, dude, let's stay in touch, man. I can connect with you and let you know beforehand. Totally, dude. She's in her head. She's thinking about you a lot. Just do yourself a favor and just try to surrender. All right? Know that it's gonna work out for you, okay? It's gonna work out for you. And we can relitigate this another time on when we have you on the show for a call. All right, Samantha, and then guys, I'm gonna split after this, okay? I have a house guest here, so I don't want to keep her waiting too long. All right. Is someone into you at work, Samantha? What do you think someone is? That's such a vague question. Samantha in, don't tell me, Samantha. Costa Rica. Did I remember that? You're in Costa Rica? Oh, no worries, Raymond. Thank you, man. You don't have to thank me. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. Let's see. We got to know what's going on with Spirit. What do we need to tell Samantha regarding her question? Someone interested at work? Yeah, Costa Rica. My memory's okay. Yeah, someone is for sure. You felt it. Yeah, someone is. Samantha. And I just got a weird message. Somebody who like commutes, like travels. Somebody who's got like a lot of conviction. They stand up for themselves. Might be religious. They might be kind of religious. They want a family and kids. And they're kind of mysterious. How would Samantha know who this is? Fair skin, wears green, likes to wear green. Short hair on the sides, up, kind of like mine. Not super dark hair. Strong chin. Kind of a daydreamer. Well, you'll know soon. If they are, they'll tell you. That's what I have, Samantha. So yes, you are correct. Um, those were the messages about who it might be. I hope that was helpful. It's good to see you, by the way. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow, but great to see everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And thanks everybody new for tuning in. All right, bye, Samantha.